Yes, people, welcome to the Reckless Prem Review. I am your host, Brush, alongside a regular panel of guests. Rich is in the house, Tariq's in the building, Realist, Leo, Vibes, and a special guest who's returning after a knockout debut last week, Little Yo-Yo. What are you saying, bro?
Inside! Lodge up the Reckless Ravers! Inside!
Too much space.
Listen, so much energy in my absence last week, man. The people been calling for you to replace me permanently. Mostly my own panel. And listen, you and Tariq got into it last week, and I had to bring you back for part 2 of that, man. So that's exactly where we're gonna start, bro. Let him have it, bro. Cook him.
Hey, T Boogie. Don't go anywhere.
Quickly, can you look at him?
Hello, Domino's. Can I take your order, please?
What was your prediction, mate?
I said 4-1 to the mighty Arsenal. That's what I said.
How much crack did you take before making that prediction?
No, not a lot.
Nah?
Go on.
So you did take something. Clearly.
Tariq, don't go anywhere, my friend. You said not a lot.
T Boogie. You take crack. Shocking.
No.
What? Listen, you have to respect Tottenham. And even though I'm not the biggest Tottenham fan either, you got to respect what they're doing. What's going on, mate?
Yeah. Respect. I hear that. 2-2 draw. They're the happier ones. I've seen on their social media they're moving mad. Putting
fam. Nah, them man have a right to be happy, fam.
Yeah, they do, man.
You're gonna cook them, fam, so they deserve to be happy. You man were talking all this smack, yeah. You don't want to back them up.
Go.
Yo, T, I said 2-2, and you looked at me funny. Like I thought we were boys like that, but you looked at me proper sideways.
Yeah,
I was talking all this reckless.
Yeah, of course, man. I had a lot more confidence. But when I made that prediction, that was at the start of the week, where we didn't have Declan Rice out for 45 minutes, no Trossard. I didn't realize.
Not this injury excuse.
Look at this injury. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Yeah. Oh,
you had so much chest last week, T.
Listen.
Violence in the chat, fam.
Oh, we did have our O2 Ford Focus on the pitch. Oh no.
I know. Oh no, my jollof rice got burnt. What's going on?
Oh no.
Oh,
you had Georgie on the pitch though. Big Georgie who you were hurting, yeah?
Yeah, man. Come on, play the violins, fam.
Yeah, all the violins, but guess what? I'm not sure that most of you man will know this, but yeah, undefeated this season. I don't know what a loss tastes like.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. An L is coming.
I don't know
I can see it.
It will be.
It's coming. Watch.
How does it feel? Really, Lil Yo-Yo, Brush,
You can't chat to me, man. Don't talk about United when we are.
Look at this guy. This guy.
No, we're not doing this week. Stop it.
No
diversion.
down the wind, trying to dodge.
Listen, we're not doing this week, my friend. No diversion. Not this week.
You came with so much energy.
Yes,
all that venom. I'm to be humble now. I want to deflect. I don't do that.
I'm disappointed in my Arsenal not winning in the game that we should be winning.
That's not.
I'm disappointed in the performance. Yes, I'm disappointed in that. Because I don't think it was really a high quality football match from both sides, to be quite honest. And the best way to look at it is the ball was in play for 52 minutes out of 100. That's the lowest out of any Premier League game this season, and that was Crystal Palace and Fulham. Crystal Palace and Fulham played that weekend.
Man went to.
Look at him. He's punching. He is punching through the war zone right now.
Yo,
he's in the gulag and he's fighting.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's trying to do mad diversions. He's going to talk about field tilts, expected goals,
field tilts,
expected pre-assists and all this nonsense.
Just get the violins on down. Violins for Tariq.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was Ashburton Army.
Yeah. They were quality.
Go on then. What have you got?
I didn't think it was a high quality game. I thought Arsenal first 30, 35 minutes with a better team will put Spurs under a lot of pressure. They weren't able to play through it. Basuma losing the ball, Pape Matar, Arsenal having big chances created from them turnovers, couldn't take them. You've heard that story already. Then Spurs had won their counter-attack against them on a play where Brennan Johnson got the shot and David Raya pulled a good save. That kind of turned it a bit there. And then Spurs were clinical with the chances that they got after that, because they got the Son one where they scored, and then what went for my mistake there.
And then your biggest influencer, Romero, he had to like gift you like a whole bunch of chances.
I was hearing.
Man, them scored 3 goals. You all scored 1, fam. We ain't trying to hear that.
That's true. Yeah, Tottenham. Technically, Tottenham won, innit?
Yeah, it feels like it. By the way, you man are moving.
You see, the thing is, Tariq, we just move into the way you man move. We're giving you all the energy you all was giving off. You all was being reckless and wild and moving on crud. And now all of a sudden it's like a humble thing.
You came with last week.
Do you want me to tell you something? I was moving on mad. I was moving reckless on crud when we beat you, wasn't I? And was I right?
Nah, but Tariq, this energy, you went from chest to silicone implant. It's not looking good,
No, vibes. What did you say? What was your prediction, bro? Hey,
I'm not an Arsenal fan, big man. No diversion, my friend. No diversion.
Even worse.
I refuse.
No dog in the fight. But listen, Arsenal weren't great. But the good news is we do have good news coming off the back of that game, because I was worried about the injuries. I really was. But yeah, good news is Declan Rice's injury isn't as bad as first feared. Thomas Partey's ahead of schedule for recovery, but hopefully he doesn't get called up for Ghana, please, Rich.
I mean, he's going to play at right back, so what's the difference there?
He's only going to be here for 2 games, fam, so you might as well just leave him on the team, fam.
Yeah. He won't play against City. He misses the big games anyway.
So, really, you mentioned Ghana. He don't show up for us anyway, so
that's fine with me. That's fine with me. But yeah, and then Trossard and Martinelli should be back as well soon. So,
all right, let's start with one thing. Yeah, you were lucky to have 10 men on the. Like, you should have had 10 men on the pitch. Mate.
I don't. Nah,
in ketamine.
Yeah.
Ketamine.
Me personally, I don't think it's a red. I think it's one of them ones where, if it was going to be given as a red, I'm not really going to complain too much, because it was reckless in that sense, living up to the show. But I don't want to see them giving us red cards, because we know red cards are stupid, the amount that get given in today's game.
Let me ask you this, Tariq. Did you watch who played this weekend here? And there was 2 red cards in the game. Was it Luton or Wolves or something?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Was it 2 red cards either side?
City got a red
Wolves
as well.
and City. Yeah. But is it what? I didn't see.
No, is that? I can't remember which game, bro, but that's one of the games. There was a tackle, brother. That is one of the softest red cards I've seen, bro. The referee looked at the monitor, came back, then rescinded it and turned it to a red card. I'm like, brother, that's proper soft. So then, if Nketiah was a kind of, bro, the consistency is a madness, you know.
But listen, look, the penalty we got, you man should have got against them. So the consistency.
Yeah,
two wrongs don't make a right, though. Do you get me?
And don't get me started about these donuts in the media talking about the Arsenal one was a penalty, and then they couldn't even justify saying the United one was a penalty because the way against Tottenham. It was absolute nonsense.
The Edward tackle, they have an issue. I think Victoria kind of made the most of it. But
I agree there. Yeah.
Plus, I don't like red card. Because I'm glad Romero didn't get one. Even though people are saying, he's blocked a shot with his hand. It's going in.
You know what's fitting about all of this, T? The amount of chest you came out of last week, and them man ahead of you in the table.
Is this Spurs? Is this Spurs' 5-game season trophy again? Is that what they're getting again?
Are ahead of you, bro.
Talk to us nicely, Tariq.
Hey,
what's
T Boogie?
The mad thing is, are Spurs playing in this week in the Carabao Cup?
T Booger Sugar is what it's called. T Booger Sugar.
Yo, who mouse is that, bro? Somebody have a hench mouse, that mouse is
that mouse is from 1995, bro.
It's Grandpa's computer.
Yo,
who was Spurs? I'm glad there's no Spurs fans in here, because who was Spurs fans playing the Carabao Cup?
Leave my Windows 98 alone.
Yeah, that's not a mouth. That's a lion, I ain't a mouth.
No, brush, because he's such a grandpa. He's not clicking it. He's hitting it.
You know what Rush is doing? This is why he got his camera on. This is him up the screen.
With his
That
glasses
is
on, you know.
that
With
is
glasses
exactly,
on.
That is exactly what's happening. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot going on.
That boy blind as hell, you know.
Yeah, no, I bought this light thing, yeah, but then when I turn it on, it blinds me, bro. I'm going to have
Yo,
to find
bro,
something to
that's
cover
not
it
nice.
with.
Windows
It's not
87 with a
nice.
lion as a mouse, yeah.
And he's got a braille on his keyboard, bruv. He's got a braille keyboard.
Nah, you all violating the brush
Feeling
now,
the
you know.
vibes.
Alright,
That is a very useful function I'll have, you
let's
know,
get
Leo.
back. Let's get back to cooking this tea.
I don't go anywhere, Mr. Domino's.
Don't wait.
Bruv, I've just taken 5 orders, man. We're fucked.
Hey, yo. One thing I can say, there's no more
Let's
cooking
hear
here. No, but listen. One thing I can say, Saliba was
Go
very
on.
good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, he was good. I've never listen. We've got it documented. I've never denied he's not good. I've always said he's good. But the debate was is Lissandro or Saliba better? That was the debate. I've never said that Saliba's dead food. I think he's quality. Let's
They're
remember
focusing
that.
on the wrong things. No Arsenal praise. What about
Eh.
James Havertz Bond? What's going on, Tariq?
Yeah.
007 officially.
Hey, you're not gonna get no slander
007.
from that. I don't think he was bad when he came off the bench. You get me? But you can run with that. You enjoy your.
What about
007.
Jorginho, though?
I'm not enjoying that.
Yeah, he was bad.
No. There's a bigger one.
He was
Listen, me and T have had a debate about this gentleman for a while, right? So, firstly, your forwards stink. So you're supposed to be relying on Jesus and ketamine. These guys ain't doing it. And T, we spoke about Tony, and the reports are saying Tony's linked with Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's going on there, bro?
That's it's
getting
boys.
stronger and stronger.
Exactly, big boy
I'm
table
telling
now.
you, Jesus is one of them aesthetic merchants.
1 second. Brush, leave that comment up for a second. We got some good news. Was in the hospital last week.
Yo, congratulations,
Listen,
realist, man.
He was in the hospital bed last week. He's outside the hospital now.
Leah was claiming he was the nurse. I'm just saying.
He was about to change into his uniform, all of that. Someone mentioned that Realist was there for a rectal exam. It wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good.
I'm just saying that person you'll see there. That's Leo right there walking, coming down the corridor. You see him right there.
That was actually fucking hilarious.
Took a proper left.
Yo, that dive is better than whoever's in goal for Sheffield. I'm not gonna lie.
I worked in gastro for 2 years. That's literally the face I made for 2 years. So yeah, whoever caught that, perfect. Unbelievable.
No, I need to compose myself. I need to compose myself.
Fucking Realist looked like he was just there, like, what the fuck's going on, bro?
That's it. I'm cool now. I'm cool.
I gotta say,
please put that one more time, just for the banner, please.
Yeah, one more time.
Hey, don't put anything up. Not after that picture.
My guy's thinking about MLH.
No, why has Realist got a smile on his face?
I was just about to say the same thing.
To be fair, I've heard it. You do really. So you get a sensation after that.
I'll tell you what. You see the person that made that. Yeah. The list is bro. It's not looking good for them now. You know.
I've got to say, listen, big up to Santi because literally, I sent him a picture.
Oh,
within a couple of days, he had it.
Yo,
he had
Leo.
it made. And I said,
Bro,
I'm gonna wait
focusing
till
on the wrong
Monday.
things, fam. I told you.
Yo, Leo, I hope he changed the gloves after making pizza. I hope he changed the gloves.
100%, bro, 100%.
yeah, man. You gotta be clean, man.
And speaking of us, is this time? Can we move on to Chelsea?
Please.
Not yet. No, yet. I kind of want to give Spurs some credit.
We're just trying to deflect from your 4-1.
I want to give Spurs some credit.
Yeah,
Because I said they were going to get back.
Yeah,
I said they were going to get back.
positives. Go on. Don't try to be a hater
Wait.
and pagan, fam. Go on.
Tariq, remember you asked me? You did like my answer when I said Madison is currently better than Odegaard, yeah? Now, did you see your boy, that loser Sarkis, yeah? Stole his celebration. Now, what happened to Sarkis? 2 minutes later, he got spun for the first goal.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, well, fair play to Madison. I'll give him that.
And here's another one for the statisticians and the mathematicians and the Odegaard has 0 big chances created this season. 0.
Funke!
Just thought I said that 0.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
how many?
goals? How many goals?
And the streets
Reload
are
it,
currently
please. How many?
saying-
How many
the
goals?
streets are
How
currently
many
saying-
goals?
Brother, we
No
said
more
big
cares.
chances. Don't tell us about how many goals here. We said big chances here.
Same amount of goals Chelsea scored over the
We
weekend.
want you to create them. We want you to create them. We want you to create them. We don't want you
No,
scoring
but
them. We
seriously,
want you to
I
create
was
them.
surprised Ange was set up the way he did. I thought he's going to be more defensive, but listen, it worked for him. They could have won it at the end. They really could have.
They
Streets
really
are
could
currently
have,
saying, Tariq, that Basuma is better than Rice. I don't know what's going on there, but the streets are saying it.
The streets are moving mad.
Yo, the debate is there.
He has been
The
this so
debate
far
is
this season.
there.
Consistent performances.
Horrendous.
I'm just saying.
So the man,
He has
so,
been this season, yes. He has been this season.
So a man can basically do nothing for a whole season, play for 5 games, and then he's better. If
No,
that's-
but we're
is that
talking
what
about this
we're doing now?
season.
We
This
live
season.
in a "what are you doing for me now" era.
Is that, oh,
What is he
okay.
doing? What's he doing right now?
No, Tariq, we're saying
Okay.
so far this season, I think the
You
Suma's
know
looked a
what?
bit
Hold
better.
on 1 second. Hold on. Actually, that's a good point, Leo Yo. Because Leo, what have you done for realists lately?
He does best, yeah. It's best when you get my hook.
Too much
Big
by
man
the times
thing,
of
yeah.
it, bro. I've even moved. I have to be dominoes, bro.
Listen, they're doing their part to raise prostate awareness, innit?
Hey man,
bro. Men's health,
Go
innit?
get yourself checked out, bro.
That was
hey
it.
man, and endoscopies are important, man.
Yeah, but
Well, don't worry about you, man.
What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
man
is he
don't get
doing, bro?
tested, fam. Don't
Really?
get
You
So
man
he
got
ain't
really
hot sauce.
mixing drinks, you know.
Hot
I'm
sauce.
trying to get me some to drink, fam. I ain't got time with you, man. You know.
You shouldn't be having hot sauce, bro. We told you about that.
When realist goes quiet, yeah, he's trying to think of something. He's plotting. He's rattled.
I don't
He's
get
making a
rattled.
list
Yeah.
of all
I
of
keep
this.
telling you that. I don't get rattled, yeah. The thing with me is, yeah, when you all think, oh, we got him. No, that's when I'm bringing back something. I'm going to be doing these things, bro. I'm going to go
No,
proper
don't.
regular.
He's just drinking his
Nah, don't
Imodium,
bring
man.
anything back, bro.
Don't you
Just
go
drinking his
anywhere,
Imodium,
man. No,
Oh,
this
man.
is... No, this, I'm
The receipt collector, yeah.
Lactose.
Don't go
Soften
anywhere,
it
yeah?
up.
Is that what Leo told you?
Ooh.
It's called
But I thought
Pedro.
Spurs played well, you know. It surprised me.
I
I thought they were going to get back.
Vibes is the only one that's keeping
Ed-
fucking football related.
Listen, I need to move away from the rest of them
These losers
talking.
ain't got nothing
Humans
to talk
ate.
about, fam.
And let's also be clear. Hyun-Min Song has looked like a different guy since he's become the captain. Like
So
the
now,
guy
bro, he's
is
the guy.
moving different.
No, he hasn't. I'm so no.
He's always
This is
been the
some
guy.
Son hype, you know. He looks
Yeah.
the same.
He does look.
No. It's extra responsibility on his shoulders. Like he's holding
No,
it
the
down.
more responsibility. He got knocked out the League Cup in the second round.
Oh, this is thank you, bro. Oh, we just simply forget about this.
Bro, how you went from
Just
backing
simply-
Spurs up to Arsenal to
No,
to
because
bring
you man
Spurs
took
back
a
down to let Arsenal
responsibility
do it
hype.
again?
Where was the responsibility?
No,
when they had to get
no.
through
But
a cup
we know.
competition?
But we know they're doing an Arsenal. They're just going out of all the other competitions to focus
Bro,
on.
they ain't got the facilities. They haven't won a cup since I was
This
born, you know.
loser here, fam.
I don't think Spurs have the option to pick and choose.
They don't got the facilities.
Of course they don't.
Spurs, I always think the Spurs do very little and get a lot of hype from media. It's ridiculous.
Vibes just killed the whole agenda.
No, because you man said Son is taking more responsibility. Where was he when they needed him to get him through?
No, there's no
The
you
League
man in
Cup.
that. Little Yo-Yo
No.
said that, bro.
I said it, and I'm basing it
A
off the
lot
goal
of-
he scored, and he's just
a lot
stepped
of
up,
people
man.
were agreeing. No, you hear that vibe? It's mad. It's mad.
No,
Bro,
apparently
I do have one
responsibility.
question for you, though, T.
Don't let Arsenal fan turn your head vibes. Don't let them do that.
Yeah, I do have one question for you, though, T. Like last week,
Yeah.
I think you were so confident because you thought that Andrew was going to get exposed, right? And there was probably a bit of naivety in the way he approaches games, considering that he said you weren't going to make no defensive changes. So were you surprised by the team that showed up and the way they played?
I don't think Spurs changed their way. I just think that Arsenal didn't capitalize when we should have, to be quite honest. Like, as I said, the first 30 minutes, 2-3-0 up should have been, but we didn't take our chances. And when you are coming up against Spurs, who have Son, who have Maddison, the quality that they have is they're going to create chances. That's why when I predicted, I said 4-1. Didn't say 4-0 whitewash, easy. I said we thought we'd create those chances, and we did. But my disappointment came in the second half. And yet, whatever the reasons are, you man don't want to hear it, but I think
No, we
Declan
don't.
Rice
No, we
being
don't.
injured is a big factor.
Don't
in
care
that.
about that guy.
Don't mention that Ford Focus, though. Don't mention.
But yeah, but we didn't create anything in the second half. I don't think either side did. And I thought it was a poor game in the second half. First 45, great. Then wasn't really much created in both for both teams.
See, last questions before we move on.
Yeah.
Havertz.
Can we have him back?
Now, I feel
You are
personally,
desperate,
all right,
fam. You want to back.
Shit.
the Declan Rice situation, cool. I get that, like the injury that didn't help. But for me to bring on, was it Jesus that came off from Havertz?
No. It was Nelson came on for Jesus.
Ah, yes.
Havertz came on for
Whoever
Vieira
has-
at half time.
That was it.
Havertz
I
came
thought that was, I don't know. I just think that was silly, personally. I don't know. What your
Nah, I thought Havertz was better than Vieira. He had more of it. Vieira couldn't really get
I
involved.
agree with
in
you
the game.
there. I agree with you there. Vieira was proper quiet.
What is Paella Vieira doing? Like, what is he actually doing?
No, he's decent. I think he's that
done
decent.
Call him
He's
teabag in
done
the
well
street.
so
Call
far,
him
but like,
teabag.
the game wasn't made for him in that sense. I thought the Spurs in midfield, they're very physical, and they, Pat Matassa and Basuma, they kind of bust our midfielders in our creative aspects out of the game. I thought
Busted,
Havertz,
okay.
out in terms defensively, yeah. That's why Odegaard had his worst game I've seen in the life. It was disgusting. But
The light shine brightest, yeah.
I mean, no, because he scored against you, didn't he? Am
Ozilgard.
I forgetting?
Contract
No,
You
it's
contract
Medegaard.
type.
Let's
You
speak clear.
contract
Let's
type.
be clear, man. Medegaard.
Some choice words by Chino there.
Yeah.
Now
It
the
kinda
weird
seems
one,
like
Havertz
yeah.
actually. You know what? All jokes aside, Havertz played well. The one I didn't get is how did Edwards stay on the pitch for 100 minutes?
Oh, that's where Arteta needs to hold that, because that's poor. Like, I understand the Jesus one, but I think the
What if he's
mistakes were
dating his
made.
daughter though?
I actually heard a rumor.
The
I heard a
mistakes
rumor that
starting.
Nketiah caught Arteta twerking to North London forever.
Yeah, what is that song, by the way? Oh my days!
Yo, what's wrong with it? It's a
Nah,
nice song.
if you know the perspective of that song, yeah, they talk about crackheads and other stuff in that. Yeah, you lot can take that this one because you might not.
Are you all right? Look, all right. I did say, are you trying to create atmosphere at the library?
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, and it has worked. It has.
Yeah,
worked
but these guys play WWE themes as part of a way
Bro,
to
have you seen
create
the Ashburton
atmosphere.
Army in it? It's just kids on the half-term break. Ashburton Army.
Since we're in the library, can we change the page of the fucking
Do
book,
you
please?
know what's mad? Yeah, I'm hearing about kids at the library and that. But what about Norwich fans? How have they been doing? I saw a Glazer out vape this week.
Bro, again with the diversions, big man. You know on the motorway.
Yeah,
Let's
but
have
like, what's your
that.
name, fam? Is your name Diversion?
Less
or something?
diversions, big man.
Bro,
Less diversion.
Those who live in glass houses shouldn't really throw stones. I don't know if you heard that.
Bruv,
I'm
we
not throwing stones. I'm
wherever
throwing
we
bricks.
want, fam.
I'm throwing bricks. That's what I'm throwing.
All right,
Nah,
Advice
he's
in
throwing a
attendance.
fridge.
let's
He's
keep
throwing a
it
fridge.
moving.
Let's go.
Keep it moving, because there was a very interesting tweet that was sent out.
Oh,
So obviously we're gonna speak Chelsea, but my
That's mad.
goodness me, this tweet.
yay!
We've delivered about 852,609 pizzas since Chelsea last scored a goal.
Bruv, that's a
Mad.
violation, you know.
Mad.
That is a mad vial.
Go on,
Great
Dominoes.
little Dominoes. That's what I'm gonna say, lads. But not
Another
Chelsea.
thing I saw, Erling Haaland has more goals than Chelsea Football Club.
That's
Listen.
crazy.
Listen. We've got 10
Can I
injuries.
can I order a pizza?
Tariq, we've got 10 injuries. Yeah, it's basically a whole team that's out, bro.
Bro, but you got about 50 man in your team.
Exactly.
Yeah, what?
Play ball, bro.
You
So
lot
I'm
haven't
just gonna
NFL
say,
squad. Don't
lads.
do that.
Listen, all I say is my team is dog shit this season. I told you already.
Clearly.
The only thing that's worth or that's good is our kit, and that is about it, man. Like literally between the red card and then Mudryk being substituted as well. I'm just like, do you know what? As soon as that happened, I was like, we're gonna lose this game. And you know, lo and behold, Watkins done his business and we lost. And I was just like, great, that's it. I can't wait for this stream because I wasn't expecting anything else, to be honest. I've even done the Super Six, and then our next game we're going to end up losing that as well, going out the Carabao Cup. But
You know what's mad? Sorry, Miss Jackson has 5 yellows, so he's suspended in 6 games. He has more yellows than shots on target.
How's that happened?
And he's certainly ain't got goals.
His name's Ishow Speed.
Where was Kai Spice?
Should be, bro.
Where was Kai Spice? 150 million you dropped on him. Where's Kai Spice these days?
I don't know, mate. I got him in EAFC. I was like, I literally went up. I say he's like 80 rated card on that as well. So
And to be fair,
Wait,
when
didn't he play fullback?
sorry,
Did he play fullback?
where, when?
I don't know. This week, I don't know. I thought he played fullback. I was confused.
Well, you tell us, innit?
Every time he comes on, he
watched a
he
different
looks
game.
shook, bro.
No, I don't know what he's doing half the time.
I've never seen
When-
someone look so scared to come on the pitch, bro.
He's terrified.
Leo, when's Lavatory back?
You know, when are you gonna have that pivot of Kai Spice and Lavatory?
Oh, you're on about the other ways, man, that we bought as well. Bro, I just can't be bothered, man. Like, it's unknown, to be honest. Lavia's, we don't know when he's back either.
Well, your whole team's unknown at this point.
Yep. Then you've got Raheem.
They don't even know each other, fam.
The earliest comeback has got to be Reece James, and then
it'll be the earliest one to leave.
and Cuckoo's like November, and that's it.
Correct, Rick, 100%.
I wonder how many of them even speak the same language.
Hell.
It's mad.
Bruv, they might need to use your mouse. The clicking, bruv, will be enough. Because honestly,
For real, to bring up
I understand more about what your mouse is saying than what my players are doing on the pitch, bro. Like, click, click, click. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, bro.
You know what's mad with what Brush is doing? He's trying to communicate with us with Morse code at this moment in time.
Morse code and Braille, bruv. He's got it going
Poor
on
Brush,
tap.
you know. Poor Brush. Poor Brush.
Hey, let's not deflect from Janet Jackson up front, bro.
Mate. Janet Jackson,
And
bro.
Enzo Fernandez, the man who has more years on his contract than wins, goals, and assists for Chelsea.
That's
Speak on it. This
crazy.
fake Argentinian hype here. I'm sick of this guy. What does he do? Oh, I've got tattoos. I look nice with my fade. Shut up. Nah, he actually pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, he pisses me off.
Yeah, but same as
Man
Modric,
said
bro.
I have tattoos, you know, fake Argentinian.
Bro, they
He
have
looks
more
like he
smoke
looks like
for.
one of them. He looks like one of the models at skateboards.
Bro, do you know who they have more smoke for? Conor Gallagher. You know, at least he's doing something. Bro, Enzo just flippy flappy. Oh, I'm Salvadorian. Loser.
Bro, they paid big piece for him, so they're gonna let him do his thing until
Oh, 105
no work no
million.
more.
He's not seen the top half since he's been at Chelsea.
Mate.
Thoughts on this comment, Leo?
Yeah, why not, man? We bought every other fucker going. We need someone that's been like suspended. Might as well. He's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, in the long run, it's things like I was telling my dad the other day, like the whole Mudryk thing. We were just discussing footballers, and I just said to him, like, if Mudryk was in a team like Arsenal, he'll be unbelievable. And I'm not even taking the mick. It's just their style of play. Players like that don't suit Chelsea. Like, I'm not being funny. I am Robin. It proved it. He was that kind of fast, vivid player.
Yeah.
Didn't suit our style of play. Went away, unbelievable, tactical player, won everything that needed to be done. Mo Salah, same thing. Boom, went away, done his thing. Look where he's at now. It's these type of players that are rapid and unbelievable. Just don't suit Chelsea's style of play. I don't know why we're trying to play, and I'm going to say it, and I hate to say it. We're trying to be too much like the Arsenal days with the wingers, and Chelsea do not play football like that. We have never been that kind of dynamic win playing team.
Mm.
Chelsea are more midfield based and actually 2 strikers up front, and that has always been that model that works. And in the long run, what we do,
Leo, you know who you should try and get up top? Who's that fullback that scored that own goal for Juventus?
got
That
it.
match.
You're a waste man, fam. You're a waste man.
Nah,
He's not getting started, yeah. Listen to my dad. Yeah, my dad pinged me, right? He goes, you know, it's because Allegri said that they're tired because of the Champions League. And I said, I'm literally like that. I said to my dad, fuck you. I said to him, stop winding me up. And then he sent me sending me freaking memes about it. I was just like, wow. Even Lecce are third in the league, bro. This is how disgusting it is. I'm watching now.
That's
Just like,
crazy.
watching
listen,
what's
Leo.
mad, yeah? It
Vibes
just
told me
shows how-
yesterday. Vibes told me yesterday that was match fixing, bro. I was watching the highlights. I was like, yeah,
Bruv,
there's
it
no
was
way.
It has to be.
There's no way.
Oh yeah, you
Fuck,
mentioned
it has to
Mike
be.
fixing Chelsea. Just shit. Let's speak about Chelsea. Let's keep going.
Let's-
No diversion. I told you, we're not in traffic, big man. No diversions.
Well, no, that's his other team as well, isn't it? So it's peak for him both ways.
Literally.
Chesney
Let's talk
was
about
channeling
Chelsea.
his inner Arsenal days.
Chelsea.
Do you
That shows how
think you'll
mad it
get
is,
Ivan
bro.
Tony? Do you think you'll get him, Leo?
Look, man, we need something up front. And to be honest, if it's unlikely to be Ivan Toney, we need to look at a striker that's capable of scoring goals. Because I'm not being funny, even Lukaku is scoring goals every freaking week now.
All your ex-strikers are
3-3.
scoring.
No,
This
this
is
is too
what I'm
calm.
saying.
Listen,
Morata
The finish-
scored.
Morata scored.
let's focus on the important things in life. They finished
Go on.
12th. They spent
Mm.
5 billion Ugandan shillings and the 14th.
That's how we're doing it, bruv. The more we spend, the less we win, innit?
Yeah, but it
I like
just
the way
shows how mad
vibes-
structure is here. Because City, the money came in at City, and the structure worked for them. They do it right.
Yeah,
Chelsea
they
have all this money, and brother, what the hell
do
are
it
they
right.
doing?
Like
fam?
Gundogan, I'm not being funny. Gundogan's gone from Man City and obviously made his move. But then what they done, they got rid of him and they brought Kovacic. Now Kovacic is not a bad player. We should have actually kept him. You got rid of Jorginho, yeah, I get it, because all he was doing was taking penalties for us. But keep someone that's already an influential player in that midfield. Instead, they bring back Conor Gallagher. They sell Mason Mount as well. Now, yet again, Mason Mount is not doing toffees for Man United, but actually he wasn't too bad at Chelsea, but just wasn't getting enough game time because we're bringing every single other non-English Chelsea-born player, Chelsea homegrown player into the team, and you're expecting them to stay. The next person that's going, and I know because I know someone who knows him, is Trevor Chalobah. They're trying to get him out.
I mean,
At
they
this
had a bid. They had a bid
Yeah.
accepted for him, didn't
Bayern
they? Yeah,
Munich,
from
and
Forest.
the Bayern, and then he didn't want to go. He didn't want to.
He didn't want to go
Forest.
Forest.
And he
Yeah.
said he'll fight for his thing, but that Bayern Munich offered him more. He was interested, and they said no. They wanted 40 million for him or something ridiculous. And Bayern just told him to get off, man. So in the long run,
Crazy.
oh yeah, look, KDB as well. I know these are players like Chelsea could have had phenomenal players and just didn't use them to their advantage, bro.
You man, at this point, you might need to get Ramirez and Oscar back, fam. They probably help you or something, bro.
Bruv, not being funny. We even let Willian go, and he was doing things as well. It's just you can't make it up, mate. Like Chelsea at the moment are in the biggest spiral I've seen since the early 90s. Genuinely, we had Kevin Hitchcock and who was it? Was it Hitchcock?
I've never heard of that guy in my life. Don't know who that is.
No, he was a attacker, man.
Gavin Peacock.
Gavin Peacock, that's it, yeah.
You guys had Musiala too. Don't forget.
Oh, shut up, man.
This has been a problem for Chelsea for you. It's not just
You
this
turned
season,
down
you know.
hella money from Bayern Munich as well for Hudson.
Cho.
But this has been going on at Chelsea since like
Crazy.
2018. They've always struggled to finish their chances.
Yeah, Chelsea are never invested in their homegrown talent. Never.
Do you know what's mad? They said no to Haaland. They went for Lukaku.
Oh my god.
That's crazy to me.
That's
I couldn't
disrespectful,
believe that.
fam.
Yeah.
Haaland should score 5 against them every time, bro. Just score 5.
You know what? They did that, innit? Chelsea tried to beat the allegations. Go for Lukaku.
Oh.
That's what they did for Mudryk as well, I think. Personally.
Chelsea just.
I got
Chelsea-
Sinbin for saying something about Ukraine Bolt. I'll take him on a swap deal. But
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Sinbin him again,
Brandon.
please, Brush.
That's
Sinbin him.
madness. That's
Sinbin him.
madness.
Sinbin him. Get it out of there. No.
As I say, certain players will
He wouldn't do well at United.
No.
He wouldn't do well.
He wouldn't. Nah, he would stink up the place.
certain players that teams that are rapid and actually utilize their players. So as I say,
racism.
players like Arsenal, Man City, those are teams that actually will benefit from players like that. But others,
So if Doku went to Chelsea or Man United, he'd look awful.
it's just mental. Like you just can't put these players in systems. And what Bowley's saying is like, I think we could just do. You cannot take a blueprint from another team and try and make it your own team. At the end of the day, Chelsea have their own blueprint, own structure, and own way of playing, and that's how it should be. They've got their own kind of style. And in the past, He's got us 2 Champions Leagues and every cup that you can win, man. So it's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And Chelsea need to say something to their chairman and just say, you know what, you're doing the club.
Wait. Speaking of that, fans were chasing the co-owner to his car, innit?
Yeah, Egghead. Is it called Egghead?
Egghead, yeah.
I
Eggman.
saw one little Ute there, like in the trenches.
Yeah,
Bro, that youth was looking
had
like he
him
would
running
kick
to his
people off a
range.
train, you know. That youth looked like he learned to kick people off a train as well.
What if he was the guy that in KG and them was talking about in that podcast? The one that kicked him, named Ricky, fam.
He's
Could have
proper,
been him, you know.
he's proper Chelsea, isn't he?
Could have been him, fam. Still could have been
Proper
him.
chill.
Proper
Um,
Chelsea.
Gino's asked, "Do I miss the Russian daddy?" Tell Gino, listen, mate. It's not about the Russian daddy. I miss a structure in my team, mate. At the end of the day, yes, Abramovich funded us, but in the long run, it's the manager that actually makes it. Tuchel was actually a good manager, and I think getting rid of him, that was a big mistake because they had the blueprint to continue winning. And
The bigger mistake was getting rid of the people in the background when
course.
Bowley came as well.
Of course.
Yeah, that was a big part of it.
You know what
Chelsea
Chelsea are trying to do? Chelsea are trying to do
Mourinho.
the Red Bull model, but they ended up with the merge energy. It's not nice.
Nah, they got the Carabao. They got the Carabao.
LSB.
No, because you know why? Because if Bowley goes away from this youth project now, yeah, he spent like $1 billion on it, and all you're doing is yeehaw and inshallah we win the game.
No, let's be honest here. This youth model thing, it could work, yeah, but you need experience around it too, and they don't
Teams
really have no
that have a
experience
good
in
youth
there.
model in the Premiership is West Ham. Have got a very good youth model. Arsenal have got a very good youth model.
Yeah, but the thing about what you call them there is all
model.
these teams have experience in the team to help.
And that's what I'm saying.
Bringing them in and play. So
they're bringing them in. Chelsea do not do that. John Terry was a youth player, great, amazing, and then we started building upon all of this. But when you bring the players like John Terry in, you got to look at it further. Then you bring it, like I say, Hudson-Odoi, I liked him. Tammy Abraham, I actually liked them at Chelsea. They were working for us. And then what happens is, as soon as they have a few good games, they're going to be amazing. Then you get the egos coming into play rather than the football. Let them play their football.
That's it.
And let them blow up on the pitch, not just go mental and all of a sudden you're throwing them 10, 50 million to different teams because they've had a few good games. And that's what happens. They think they've got the next Lionel Messi or the next Ronaldo there, but you're not giving these players time to become what they can be. As soon as
exactly
Tammy Abraham's gone to Roma, and I'm not being funny, I watched his debut. He had a great debut, and since then, apart from his unfortunate injury, I'm a massive fan of him. He's big, he's strong, and he's pacey.
Yeah.
The problem is as well though, when you're making that many amount of signings, you can't do enough character assessment on them to really understand what type of people you're bringing in as well, because they're all very young. We were all 21 at one point. You know what I mean? Like some soon.
That's a long time.
I'm not the one in the hospital, old man.
We was all 21 at
it's
one point.
Also thinking about players like Enzo Fernandez coming to us, and then McAllister's gone to Liverpool. Now, you've gone to a team where there's much more mature players. So in the Liverpool setup, McAllister's got to do things. Chelsea, he comes into a youthful, bullshit midfield, which it is at the moment. It makes no sense, and you're going to get lost because you are probably a very good player, but you're not being utilised in the right way. You've got no one to support you, no one to guide you, no one to mentor you. And then you've got Pochettino, as intelligent as he is as a manager, he's working with a bunch of puppets because he doesn't know how to get the best of them because he can't hone in on that one player to say, do you know what? You are my captain for the season. I need you to be able to pull this out of the way. Looking at being funny, you gave Reece James a captain's armband, man broke after one game. But yet
and Chilwell's your vice as well.
Madonna mia, man. Honestly, you might as well just...
Leo, there's sections of your fan base calling for Poch to go.
That was my question. Is Poch going to be here by Christmas?
I cannot blame the manager. You cannot blame the manager in this situation. If you are an amazing, say a builder or something like that, and your tools are shite, do you blame the person or do you blame the tools that are not worth that you can't work with? At the moment, Chelsea's team may be worth whatever, but their value on pitch when they're playing, you can't see that. It's terrible. Pochettino is an intelligent manager. Look, I'm not being funny, but look what he did with Spurs and look what he did with Lucas Moura, man. That guy came from PSG, and you know what? Everyone's like, "Oh, what the hell is he doing there?" And he still managed to get good things out of him, but because he had the experience. Chelsea have not got any experience in their team. And these players that have experience have got limited experience. Okay, Enzo won the World Cup, but what did he do? But who actually did he have around him? And who was carrying that team at that point? Messi. and you are going to play well because that guy is a central pivotal point in saying, you know what, this guy's going to win us the World Cup. So we make sure we have to listen to what he says in the dressing room. There's no one that's got that dressing room from a player's point of view. And I don't think Pochettino can do anything to enhance that unless he's got his players to say, do you know what? Yes, boss, let's do this, this, and this. And there's no one that's got the cojones to do that at the moment, unfortunately. And if they get rid of him, they're stupid because yet again, how can you get a manager to get involved in a team if you don't give him the chance? You can't just keep switching and swapping. It's just going to make no sense. That's that you've got no structure, man. No structure.
No, fair. All right, well, listen, we'll move on from because Leo's losing his hair, and obviously the next thing you're gonna wait on is Bowley to change them to London Cowboys. But we'll move on to United.
Oh, Evans, man scored and everything. Look, I got back excited.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is like your first away win in like how long?
Pick up Johnny Evans and all the digital platforms.
Minor details, Rich. The fact is, we've got a away win.
We won!
And 3 very important points.
I mean, it wasn't 20. It wasn't 20-0, but we won.
Hey, I said we're gonna win, so don't try me, man. I'm a visionary.
No.
I'm
What
a
happened to the
visionary.
20-0, big man? What happened to the 20-0?
Nah, listen, little Yo-Yo woke up that morning and had a nourishment in it. He got a bit excited.
Yeah, for sure, I had a protein shake for sure. I was like, I need to see a victory. And I got my victory. Shout out Johnny Evans. Assist was crazy.
200th appearance as well.
Facts. If guys like Odegaard or De Bruyne had done that assist, you'd all be like, "Oh my gosh, going crazy."
And
my guy,
Bruno's finish was crazy though.
Yeah, the finish.
Yeah, talk about it.
Van Persie-esque, Van Basten-esque, filth. I'm just glad we won. Other than that, the game was horrendous to watch. It was terrible to watch.
There's nothing good to say about this game, bro, except that we won, fam. And it was
wait. Onana clean sheet, though.
Oh, my God.
My keeper.
Some way, somehow. Thank you to the post as well, because that's really why we kept a clean sheet.
What did you?
He's got to bury that chance, to be fair.
He does. Koleosho. I think Ramsey had Casemiro on a toaster, man. Ramsey was doing him dirty in that game, spinning him left, right.
The movement was killing him, bro.
I'll tell you what, guys, Koleosho stood out to me, but I'm not sure if it's because he's talented or we're just rubbish.
Nah, he's quality, bro. He's sick.
Yeah. He looked a problem.
Best.
He's going to be a problem for a lot of sides.
18, bro. Chelsea will be knocking on that door soon. I think Leo's going to get him.
Hopefully he stays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, he's too old for Chelsea. He's too old for them.
No. He's just the right age. He's the right age for them.
It's a nail in the coffin for your career, man. If you head to Chelsea now, you're just going to be in one of the B or C teams, isn't it? It's just mad.
Nah, as long as you go on loan, you'll be all right. Just go on loan, bare loans, and then just leave Chelsea afterwards. You'll be all right. Just don't stay at Chelsea.
So you said another Van Ginkel, yeah?
Yeah, that's what Van Ginkel thought, bro. He spent a decade on loan.
But he was collecting the bag, you know.
He told me to fuck off. Sorry, lads. You weren't interested.
Let's talk about Johnny Jeremiah Jehovah Evans.
Go on. Talk your talk vibes. Go on.
Triple J. Triple J, as we call him in the street.
Triple J sounds like a mad bra size, allow that.
Bro, what's going on with this guy, fam?
Jiggles.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's looking at them because he's old and he's looking at them magazines still. It's not nice.
just Johnny Evans will do.
To be fair, Brush's algorithms on Twitter are just mad anyway, so you know what he's saying.
Hey, my algorithms be algorithms.
Look at Leo, he's searching Triple J size right now. Look at him. Don't go
Listen, he's taking a pepperoni pizza order, bro. That's what he's
Triple J.
He sure is.
Yeah.
No, all Leo's doing right now is just making sure the dog's not around.
The dog's asleep tonight, bro.
The dog, yeah.
Yo,
This is in the living room, so you hear me talking, realist. This is my missus, yeah?
What's the other dog?
That was wild.
Realist is out here saying,
Oh, he's in there.
Realist is out here saying, I thought Excel bullies were banned.
To give Burnley some credit, they hit the post twice, and they were just dominating in terms of possession and really putting it on United. But they've
To be
got
fair, this
nothing
segment's
on top.
quick, you know. We were shit, but we got a win, so we're happy.
That's it.
That's
There you
all.
go.
That's all you can say about it. Though.
I tried to give Burnley something, but bun them.
Bro, you know what it
Let's
is to be
move.
watching a football game, yeah? And
What
it was
means,
so
bro?
bad that you actually forgot you was watching it, bro. And you started just talking and watching other stuff. It was so bad.
Realist,
bro.
what pissed me off was
It was
our
tough.
inability to make a change. Like we saw Burnley make a
Oh
triple
my,
substitution,
bro.
bro. And we were
When
just
he
there
put
waiting.
Andrew Tate at left back, yeah, that's mad, fam.
Oh,
Sophia
I
Amrabat.
Andrew Tate left back.
For those
I
listening.
stood up and clapped the substitution, but then when I saw him at left back, I was like, "Nah, I need to sit down. What is this?"
Are you sure you could stand up? Because the way you've been speaking about him, I don't think you could have stood up, you know.
No, I stood up strong. I was like, I clapped my hands. I was like, "Well done. He's finally made it to Man United. He's playing."
Oh, you clapped something, all right?
My hand,
Was it your hands that you
no, hands. I said hands. Don't do that. Don't go anywhere.
It sounded wild. You said you stood up strong and then started clapping.
Ooh, that's the worst. Strong clapper, yeah.
Oh dear me! But then the only thing he did was concede a foul.
Yeah, exactly. And they messed that
Clapped
free
it.
kick up then, by the way. They could have scored.
Man, that little clap.
They could have easily scored.
Yeah.
Yo, Gino.
To be fair, yeah.
Little Yo-Yo's little clapper. Yeah, that's your name from now on.
Fam, there's a lot of little going on, fam. I remember a stream, fam.
Nah.
Chino,
A little clapper, bro.
we all knew what Yo-Yo was getting at, and Chino just types in the chat.
Yeah, he had to
I know.
obviously type it.
That's what-
Oh yeah.
That's what Vibes are saying. He can't stand up.
He felt the need to break it down further too.
Appreciate it, Chino. Thank you for that. You're a genius. Thank you.
Oh my days, Gino.
Man said
Joe,
the
these are the
CEO
questions.
a
What is he
mad
clapping?
name, you know, that's mad. Different name, you know.
You know, it makes sense, you know. It makes sense. Miss Yo-Yo going up and down the pole, yeah, it makes
Up and
sense.
down the pole, fam.
Hey man, I haven't copyrighted the name. If any woman wants to use that name, she can use it. I don't care.
Lil Yo-Yo, yeah. Wow, that's mad still. Can't lie.
But about Palace, we got a Palace.
So what you're
Go on,
saying,
Rich.
then, hold on one second. I got to clear this up. If you're saying Miss Yo-Yo represents Miss Yo-Yo bouncing up and down, are you doing a little bounce up and down yourself then, Carl? Like, what's with your name?
My name, well, this name is just a stupid name I randomly had
Oh,
on a
no,
YouTube
you're
account.
stuttering. You're stuttering.
No. There's no bouncing over here, brother. Let's just keep it clear.
I bloody
This
hope
is just
so.
a
I
random
hope so, Carl.
YouTube name that I got. I ain't
Hey, turn-
claiming
Random,
nothing.
yeah?
Turn that camera on then, Lil Yo.
Shit,
Let's
what
prove
you
it.
doing?
Prove it. Turn that camera on, boy.
Turn that camera on. Boy, yeah.
What are you on about? What are you talking about? Turn the camera on. What are you trying to see?
Little
Something.
Yo-Yo's going around the world.
I want to
bro.
see Sophia Amrabat.
Hey yo.
Yo, you see what Joe put in there? Yo. Ain't nobody won that cup, fam. You can keep that big man.
Yo.
Man said he won the Adam Johnson invitation. And
Because we got.
Hey,
we got-
yo.
We got a Palace
Hey,
fan
yo.
here. We got Rich. We got Man United fans. You got the double header coming this week. Yeah, what's happening?
Can't lie, yes.
We'll
We're
see when
losing
the time
both.
comes, innit?
Losing
And a
both,
goal
yeah.
for Old Trafford.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
This guy
Is Edward injured, right? Edward
Yeah,
came
he's
up
out,
injured.
Yep.
He's out, isn't he?
Renegade
Hakuna
been
Mateta's
violated
gonna
us,
stay,
you know.
and he's gonna score.
I swear you guys only have one striker now.
Mateta.
Yep.
Is it just Mateta,
No,
right?
two.
Oh crap.
2 if you count Ayu.
Yeah, don't count him. Don't count him.
We're finished. We didn't sign a winger or a striker in the window, which we should have. We spent 15 million.
And you guys gave us money for Dean Henderson. To this day, I don't understand why.
We
You
did
replaced-
offer you, Rich. We did offer you a striker. We did. Me and Vibes did.
Yeah, you said
We
no.
did. I'm telling you now,
Super
Martial
chat,
at
super chat.
Palace would have
had an
cooked.
injury crisis with Edouard, and you wanted to send us an injured player.
Hey, listen, we to
He's
Big Leg
fit.
is currently
You know he's
fit,
fit.
you know. He's currently fit.
Martial's fit, you know.
When does
For how long?
Yeah.
Probably.
He's been
another 2 weeks.
he's
Probably
been fit for a
another 2
little
weeks.
while now. He's done a month.
The
I mean,
race to
listen.
release his location between Martial and James is going to be a good one. Listen,
I mean, knowing him, he might get injured in the warm-up tomorrow. You never know.
You never know. To be
Also,
honest, you never know.
Get him out of his
When's
bed or
France-
something, fam.
when's France?
This
again?
is obviously just segued to Palace. Listen, I ain't got nothing to say. Dead game, 2 dead teams. Yeah, that's it. Let's move on to
Don't
Liverpool.
be calling us dead. What's going on?
No,
fam?
no, it was a 0-0 game, man.
Yeah, Liverpool keep moving forward, man. They keep picking up points.
I've got some smoke for Antonio, you know. That's who I've got smoke for.
Yeah, that bozo.
Mark Henry. During the week, yeah, Mark Henry was on his podcast saying, we're going to finish above Liverpool. He had a stinker. Absolute
call him Mark
stinker.
Henry.
Dancehall Mark Henry. That's what he is.
Old man Mark Henry. though.
Dance hall Mark Henry.
You know what's
Patois
worse, yeah?
Mark Henry, whatever you want to call him.
He didn't
Wow.
even score, fam. That loser. Didn't
Fucking
even
Mark
score.
Henry, bro. Jesus.
There was a
What
techie
about-
one. Did you lot think West Ham should have had a penalty? That was the only techie thing I saw.
I didn't have to be honest. I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, I'll be lying if I said I was alright.
This guy was
Listen,
depressed
do you
after.
think-
he was
I mean,
depressed
I
after
did
the-
it.
I mean,
Listen, I just seen a
As the
Twitter
Liverpool
picture.
correspondent,
Listen, I don't even know if
correspondent, you can
Antonio had a
talk, innit?
stinker. I didn't watch the game. I didn't even know Antonio had a stinker. I just want to run my agenda.
Hey,
For
we need.
all I know, he could have been good.
You need Forbes
I
in here
mean-
to defend Liverpool, fam.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, all I saw was the highlights, and Van Disney still needs to be eyed right
He
now.
was
because
ball
that
watching,
guy-
bro.
He was for Bowen's goal.
Tariq
This guy-
Tariq centre backs are ball watchers.
Get
He
a win
likes
on
them.
that, Tariq.
Yeah, wait, you like defenders that watch balls, yeah?
Yeah, that's what he likes. Saliba, Van
Nah,
Dijk.
Tariq didn't watch the game
Yeah.
because his boy Trent weren't playing.
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
Yeah, but he
But
likes
from what I
Saliba,
heard from
fam,
the
so you don't
Liverpool
want to-
fans,
yeah, fam.
they're still concerned at the chances they're letting.
Rich.
Yeah.
Chat.
oh, super chat.
Oh, Brush is in control of the chat.
Oh, that's
I
what I
thought-
never
I
find.
thought he would actually acknowledge that there's a super chat there.
Hey, yo,
but-
big up,
He will never
a renegade.
find it, fam.
Big up yourself each and every time.
Well, as T said, Rush is like that.
I just said Brush click his line, you know. So the super chats.
I assume that the super chats come up highlighted. It wasn't highlighted. My bad.
Bro, watch the chat, you old bozo.
Automatically.
See,
Just
Nah,
leave Grams
it
alone.
shows up in a different color in it usually.
Leave Grams alone. Leave Grams alone.
Yeah,
People
since
sorry
Fergie
for
left,
Brush.
United been like a yo-yo.
that's what's going up and down with Little.
Oh my days.
But yeah, I heard Liverpool. I heard that performance still wasn't great. West Ham having a lot of chances. That Tottenham versus Liverpool game, woo, that would be spicy.
That's
that
going to
should be
be the
good.
one.
That
That's
should
the
be
one.
good.
Both teams conceded a lot of chances.
Both
Liverpool's
teams
attack.
kind of
They sure
open,
do.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not to divert, bro. Hano, there's 13 teams above you. Just don't worry about it.
But that Liverpool attack, though, should be
But
interesting.
at least they have attacked. What does Chelsea bring into the party? Nothing.
Peter.
Yeah, the one thing to Tariq is that
Bringing
I
dominance.
heard
bro.
the fans saying they still conceded a lot of chances to West Ham, so
I heard that as
Yeah.
well.
that'll be the interesting one.
That's whoever plays Liverpool, that's going to be an interesting game because they're.
I'll tell you what, next week's going to be an interesting game because they play Spurs, don't they?
What's going on, Nippon, fam? You know, yo, send in yourself,
Now
fam.
Nip,
Send in
nah,
yourself.
man, bro.
Bro, that's what we were speaking about.
We've
Listen,
just
leave
been
Grandpa,
speaking about
listen.
the.
Listen, leave Grandpa. It's nearly October,
Grandpa
sometimes
Brush.
hearing aids.
Yeah,
and
Don't
get
come
out of
back,
here,
bro.
Brush,
Don't come
man.
back, bro. Don't come back.
You know what? He probably the heroes because he kept clicking his line in. So he the heroes.
I think his hearing aid needed recharging. I can't lie.
Hearing aid, you know.
Nah, Tariq said his mouse was roaring, you know.
Oh dearie me.
These guys are
Aye.
In a minute, Brush is going to say who's going to win at the Emirates, Arsenal or United.
that guy, he's still watching the World Cup, fam. He's way back there.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
man. Leo, let's get into your.
Yeah, so this week I've gone for the Barcelona kit from '96, and what a team! If you think about the players they had, so they obviously had the Laurent Blanc. There was a Ronaldo, the greedy bastard known as Hristo Stoichkov, who didn't pass the ball to no one. Luis Figo was there. Luis Enrique. My guy Emmanuel Amunike as well, a great player for Nigeria. Fernando Couto. The players in this team,
Nadal, Zubi Zaretta, bro.
yeah, unbelievable players.
Yep.
Man.
Wait, did you say Emmanuel Emenike?
Yep.
Tariq ain't not the
Georgie
FIFA guy.
Hadji.
There ain't no way he was there in 95. There's no way.
He
That
was
is
in
hot.
96, 97 he was.
Bro, he was in FIFA 5 years ago with 90 pace,
Striker.
brother. Nah, it can't be him. It can't be him.
Striker.
A man like Pep in that team as well, innit?
Jesus,
Yeah,
how was
that
he?
guy, bro.
That's
That brother,
mad.
just the worst thing that happened to football, you know. That guy, fam.
I can't believe it's that guy, you know.
Yeah,
can't
he
beat this
obviously had
brother.
he had a very good agent to be in that team, bro. Very good. Even Albert Ferrer from back in the day, the ex-Chelsea, was in that team, bro. So it's mad to think that, this Barcelona team didn't even win the league. They finished second in that season. It's a shame their manager was a racist, or is a racist.
Mad. You see all this
Ron-
talk here?
Ron
I'm surprised.
Atkinson.
I'm surprised. I think Brush can't stand up now after all this talk from 90s football.
Actually, no. Bobby Robson was their manager
Whoa,
in that
the
year.
allegations.
Tariq, he might have to watch his line, my brother.
So they didn't win the league, but they won three cups that season, which was the Copa del Rey, the Copa de España, and the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup when it was around. So Bobby Robson
Can
done
we
his
not-
duty.
Can we not do that when these allegations that Brush is sticking his in the line? Like,
Hey, yo.
I didn't say that. I said he might.
Bro, now rich for the you, man. I just had an image of Brush just punching his mouse, you know. Full on punch.
The Renegade G.
It was there.
No,
and
it's
he asked him,
Amunike.
Emenike.
It's
I'm
AMU.
Oh, bro, I thought
Okay.
they're talking about the FIFA pace guy. Yeah, never
No,
mind.
it's a different
No,
one.
no, it's a different guy, bro. Different guy.
Thank you,
Amunike.
He was a left winger.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a different
Oh,
one,
man.
Renegade. It has to be. I love the way they're questioning, man. Come on, man. Bloody hell.
You got G checked.
Yeah, don't worry. We didn't watch football in the 70s. Don't worry.
That's all right, mate. Neither did I, bro.
No, you and Brush did.
Yeah, so cool. Well, Brush could see in those days, so it was all right.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So we were able to watch.
Back when
it.
football was good, bruv. Now
there's-
it's Serie A, bruv.
That's what we
Saw
watch
all
it.
of
It's
that.
a reel in our back of our heads nowadays because that's the clearest picture we have.
Oh, Syria hype. Tammy Abraham's a franchise player over there. Syria hype.
Mate, yeah.
All right, Vibes. Just before you mentioned the Kraken of the week, I was gonna say there was a potential late shout from Brush's computer.
No.
And the lion. Yeah, and the lion. Yeah.
And the lion king over there, fam.
The lion, the witch, and the brush. Yeah.
The line which in the
Yeah,
brush.
this is the one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. That
So I'm
crazy-
assuming everyone here seen that clip of the Ajax fans. Yeah.
I actually haven't.
Mm.
I didn't actually see it. I obviously.
Can we
I've
play it
just-
right here?
Yeah. Play it.
Oh, no, never mind. Brush up the. No, don't worry.
I'll
don't worry.
find,
Yeah,
I'll find it. I'll find it.
While Tariq's
But
finding it,
Tariq,
before
always-
I looked
Tariq,
at,
what's gonna happen.
You're gonna hear the MGM lying on.
Brother, are we on a safari, fam? What's going on?
Yeah.
listen, I thought I looked at Ajax's team. Yeah, I'm telling you now, that defense, they had some pingers. I don't know who's in their defense.
That
But the
team
story
has changed
is-
so much, man. It's
They
crazy.
were getting dusted 3-0, and the fans said, "You know what? Not today,
Oh,
big
they-
man." So
Yeah, they threw
they said, "Not today." No.
Smoke screen,
No.
bro.
They said, screw this game. Let's just trash their area.
You know why this is more crackheadish? They have to play the game behind closed doors. I'm like, it's 3-0 anyway. Why don't you just give them the win instead of playing?
Just forfeit the game and allow it.
3-0 off.
So what?
3-0
Are you
first
gonna,
I
half.
know
are you
one
gonna
man
start
that's happy.
3-0 up? Yeah.
I know Santiago's happy, so his guy can.
Nah, Bon Santiago
potentially
Jimenez.
get
He
a
could have scored against Sheikh Jassim's cousins. We don't care.
Yeah, but that guy, fam. Bloody one shot, one goal over there, and that man took 15 shots, couldn't score a goal. Losers.
Rick, remember who he sent in the split? Oh, he's got it. Never mind.
hat-trick.
Tell me when to play. You ready?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh no!
Wow.
That's into the own stadium.
Oh.
Yeah. Mashing in that old stadium.
Oh no!
It's crazy.
Man, them say you don't win, we destroy shit, fam.
Ajax literally did rage quit.
Nah,
This is literally a rage quit, isn't it? That's mad.
Imagine playing them on
Yeah.
FIFA. It won't be nice.
But we are trying to do some investigations. If we see a 7-foot brother there, yeah, we know Ajax was there.
Can I have a late contender for cracker of the week as
Oh
well?
my god, you
Bring-
go for it. This is
Who
funny.
have you
Bring
got?
this son up.
If it's me, you're getting sinded.
Yeah, all you have to do is this. Nah.
Oh yeah,
What is
yeah.
Al
This is a
Cancelo?
mad.
Whoa.
I did see this. This was mad.
Mid
Bro,
interview.
he looked like a Dracula or something like brother, what's going on with you?
Bro, I don't know what this brother was doing.
I know,
Nah,
I know
that's a serious case of booger sugar right there.
He
bro.
was gurning, bro. He was gurning there. Look.
Bro, he was activated.
I know
Do you know what
footballers
happened?
look
He saw
the
snooze.
future.
But this is mad. Whatever he's on.
He was
Nah, that's
using the
not
same fucking
snooze.
contact lenses
That's
brush was, bro. You see how white
snooze.
they were? Brush, did he go same opticians? Yeah.
Spectators.
Look at Joe
Karik,
activated.
your
Bro, it's
former
actually
guy,
real. Actually.
Sven Mislintat, he's been fired from Ajax now.
Yep.
I wonder if the manager, bro. I looked at the defense. I'm telling you, I'm not just a Prem merchant. I did not know anyone in that back. There was some Tingus Pingus, some Red Star Belgrade. I don't know who they had there.
Brother, Red Star Belgrade, yeah.
Some Jinky Majinky, Buju Juju. I don't know who they had there, but it's no
Why
surprise.
would
they
you
didn't.
have to be in this?
What?
What's going on
Buju
here?
Banton?
Hey,
Oh, who?
respect
Nah,
Buju
not that
Banton,
guy.
man. What do you mean that guy?
Yeah, Gully Gang, innit? Gully Gang and all that. Yeah.
Bro, no.
Gully
What gully gang have to
The
do
vibes
with
about to
fam?
violate.
Eddie.
Hey, I'm just saying they deserve crackhead. It should be crackhead of the month, but for them, yeah, crackhead.
Crazy. I'm just
Yes.
looking at their team. You're not kidding.
Bro, read the wait. While we're here, read the defensive line now. I want to know if anyone knows these brothers.
What team were we talking
Hold
about,
on.
guys?
Ajax.
Oh, yeah. So they've all been smoking some definite.
Gay, Sutalo, Hato,
Bro,
and
carefully
left
bite
back
your
is
tongue,
Brother,
No,
you used
I'm
the
li-
fucking Rosetta Stone to read it.
no, literally, it's literally their right back
Right.
is the surname of the right back is spelled Gaaei. Gay.
Ah.
That's the only way. How do you pronounce that? Gaaei.
Oh, what? Guy.
There you go.
You know, brother,
Gay,
we're English,
Guy.
innit? You don't ask us, big man.
Sutalo, Hato, and Souza. I think I
told you,
I've
Tingus
recognized
Pingus, Junky Majunky,
Yeah.
and all
I know
them people.
those man there. Yeah,
Wingardium
but that's
Leviosa.
Souza. Yeah,
Fuck.
Kenneth Taylor, who's pretty good. Vander Boomen, S. Voss. Yeah, Voss, Berghaus, Brobby, and Forbes. They got
Robbie
Forbes.
stinks, you know.
Robbie
They got
stinks.
Forbes
Forbes
100
high.
on there, and they couldn't even get a result. Forbes 100.
That's like Carlos Borges from Man City. That is the one that West Ham won.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is yeah.
Guys, let's wrap this up.
I
Let's
definitely
wrap this
schmucked
up.
the pancake for that.
And brush and Lil Yo-Yo, wrap it up, please.
Such waste, man. Such a professional battle. I have the privilege of working with every week.
Hey, CTC, I agree with you, you know. Gaza, me say. I can speak Patti, don't worry.
Such
Oh.
maturity.
What'd you call it? What'd you call it?
I said I can speak chicken patty.
Bro, I thought you said something else, you know. I can't lie.
Yeah, let's not repeat that again, fellas. Guys, we will.
Nah, I can't speak that. I can't speak that. Nah, I can't speak that. What you think? I can't speak that. Oh, no.
Guys, we'll catch you next week on Monday, man. Fulham and Chelsea are playing, but we'll probably be doing Leo a favour by rescuing him from that game. If you're lucky, you might even hear him do a little watch along as well while we're doing this.
Bro. And remember, have your orders ready, and there'll be 20 minutes or at least a half time to your front doors.
Not if Jackson's delivering it.
Is it Tuesday? Tuesday or Monday?
Bro, he would miss, bro. He would miss the delivery
Is it
time.
next Tuesday?
T, shout out your socials, man.
Wait a minute, is it next Tuesday, lads? I asked you a question.
Monday.
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 If it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday, but Monday.
It's because you might have forgot Champions League next week as well.
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, Juventus will be better tired. It's probably Chelsea.
Yeah.
Exactly. But now you can find me at Tariq Talks, people. It's a pleasure being on here. Shout out to KG and my brothers, for doing this show. I really do enjoy it, even though we talk mad sometimes. But big up to everyone in the chat here too. Love to you all.
Realist.
The love for the love here, people. Big up KG and all the man them here. Family and realist on the screen.
That's a violation. That wasn't me. That was not me.
We know that wasn't him. We didn't hear the roar.
You didn't hear the click in it. You didn't hear my mouse. I want to do that to you while you're plugging your channels.
Just
Wait, plug?
No. Plugging nothing. No.
Were you man plugging? Yo, are you being admitted to A&E again?
Hey,
Emergency
fire for
room.
that. See, again,
Yay.
fire for that.
And on that bombshell, folks, we'll see you next week, man.
You said bombshell or bombshell?
Bombshell.
Fire for that.
Jesus. Bye. Sayonara.
Oh my god.